Hey guys, welcome back. It's JD. You're listening to the afternoon show here on Stylin' Radio. I'm sitting here with Diggy, my sidekick here, and we've got Izzy. Now, Izzy, you were just telling us about the morning show. So we've got a cast picked out, surprise co-host. Why don't you tell our listeners a little bit more about this?
Yeah, well, with the morning show, as everybody knows, that damn morning show, we took an extended vacation. Other people got everybody got their own show, and then some people, they no longer work for us, thank God. So, we haven't released the cast, and that's what you were asking me in the break, that, who is the co-host and who's this person, but we haven't released the names, and you're going to have to tune in on the countdown show on New Year's, because a few of them, not all of them, a few of the new cast members will be on there, and I will give you guys kind of a hint. One of the cast members is from the 405, and you have seen this person on the Street Outlaw TV show.
Nice.
No way.
Yeah, we're going to have some big names coming on, just in general when car season starts, but I didn't realize, that you were actually casting some of them. That's exciting.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's not, we've had so many people from the Street Outlaw TV show on the morning show. We've had monster truck guys. We've been, like you asked me what I was doing over the weekend. Besides shopping, I was in the studio recording commercials for the new morning show. It will be That Damn Morning Show, hosted by Izzy and friends, and
love it.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have Dennis Anderson on the show, the owner, creative of Gravedigger, pro mod guys to drift guys to, you name it. There's going to be some celebrity, TV actresses or actors, on the show. So, I'm pretty happy the way the new morning show is going to go.
It sounds like stuff. Yeah, I can't wait to hear. See where we take all of this. Yeah, it's all kind of new. It's new to me. This is my first time doing anything like this, so it's pretty cool, and I can't wait to listen to you guys.
Yeah, because you have a music background, and that's where you come from, so a lot of people from behind the scenes have got their own show. Leslie's got her own show on Monday and Wednesday, Kicking It with Leslie. So I think that show is going to be talking about drinking and how to make drinks and how to run from the cops and fucking, she's an OG girly girl. She goes way back to the import days, and, Leslie's always fun, and then West Coast Paul's doing the rock show, Rock Me, on Stylin' Radio on Tuesday and Thursday nights. And then, of course, Friday you got the Bounce Hounds crew in, and then Saturday, just tons of different DJs on Saturday night, and then on Sunday night, tons of DJs on the EDM mix, and then of course you got your low and slow on Sundays, and then the afternoon show. I wouldn't say it's the afternoon show, but Sundays we got a pretty good show. It's Stylin' Sundays, so it's some good cruising music. It's put together really well.
Nice way to wrap up the weekend.
Yeah. So we are a car culture radio station, and people see us at the car shows, at the drag racing events, at the drifting events. That is our main focus, and we play music from the 90s and 2000s and even new music. So, Stylin' is more of an alternative station, because we kind of play what the car culture wants, Yeah. So, my mouth's a little dry today. I need to take a drink, but before we went on the break and went back to the music, you were asking me about what pisses me off about the whole tipping thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Yeah, it's everyone wants a little handout now, and it's
it's not a handout.
Well,
it's
I can see in the industries
unreal.
where like I served tables for a long time in my early 20s, and I could see that type of industry because I know as a server, as a stripper. Yeah, I know.
I rely on those tips.
It's you have the lower hourly pay.
Yes.
But these where they're already making their hourly wage. It's
well, JD, not to interrupt you, that's expected. If you're a server, I mean, I know what your wages are. That's expected. There's a certain percentage. But I went to get my hair cut the other day, right? I get my hair cut. Where was it? Supercuts, and it better be fucking super. So it's Supercuts, right? I'm in there. I get my hair cut. It looks fine. I get ready to pay. I say, what do I owe you? All right, I got to pay with a card, and that's where you mess up. Give them cash, all right? If it's an $18 haircut, give them $20, walk out the door. But no, I pay with a card, and then she pulls up this tablet, all right? I got a whole nother device.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But what percent? It doesn't give me a percentage. It's like 4, 6, or 10. I'm like, these are my options, or I could do no tip and be a prick. So obviously, I give her $4. So that's a $22 haircut that took her, I don't know, 6 minutes to do, because she's all clippers,
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so from now on, cash only. That pisses me off because you're holding me hostage.
Well, no, I could see, because that is kind of a service industry at the same time.
But it took her 6 minutes to cut my hair.
Yeah,
but that's the thing, Diggy. It's not her doing it; it's the corporate doing it.
Yeah,
like it still rubs my ass.
Yeah, because I went to Qdoba the other day, and they got these everybody knows I love the taco salad at Taco Bell. Well, they discontinued it before COVID. Okay, this was like in 2018 they discontinued it. They said people weren't buying it. We're going to the Power Bowls, and okay, I get your marketing, but you done pissed off everybody, right?
Right.
Qdoba, other than Chipotle, they went ahead and they've got that shell now. So you can get, people get a burrito or they get a bowl, where you can get a bowl and $1 more, you can get that shell. Well, fuck yeah, hook me up. Man, I go to pay, and there's 3 people that help me. The person that started putting together, they went down the assembly line to the greens and the meat and all this, and then the guy, the cashier, right? And as soon as I tapped my card, the first thing it wanted to know if I want to tip. Why in the hell should I tip when this is your damn job?
Mm-hmm. And they're already making that hourly wage.
Right.
Yeah. And so I'm like, this is ridiculous. I went to Dollar General. No shit. I went to Dollar General this morning, and I had to grab a few things for my office. I've got snacks and shit in my office. Everybody knows that they come and raid my office for snacks, But so I went ahead and, we got a kitchen here. I went ahead and bought stuff for the kitchen. I don't know. It was like $90 at fucking Dollar General what I had to get. First thing it asked me is if I want to tip. Why in the hell should I tip? You work at Dollar General.
Right.
And then it adds everything up. And then it wants to know if I want to round up. And it's like, you keep begging me for money. Now, what's interesting is I brought this shit up right before I wasn't even supposed to be on this show today. I just so happened was in here, and JD was like, hey, are you going to jump in with this? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I got some shit to bitch about. The billing department here at Styling, they told me something that blew my mind, because I was talking about this story about the tipping thing. And they said, our credit card processor a month ago wanted to know if we wanted to add a tip. It's bad enough these people that buy our apparel or buy a body kit or lighting or wheels or whatever they're buying from Styling Motorsports, it's bad enough they have to pay tax on it now, but now we're going to ask them to tip? No, screw that. That ain't going to happen. We'll never do that.
Well, and for industries like that, where's the tip going? Is it going to the corporation, or is it going to the employee? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe
not only
maybe Dollar General would be a better
Dollar General itself. We were Dollar General. Remember the other day they asked you. There's like how was your service? They give little smiley faces. Like there's a frowning face, a medium face, and what's your service?
They did the same thing to me.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, I could
It
see
takes
that.
more time. Come on, they should be paying me to hit that smiley face. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, and and it gets into the self-checkout stuff, you know what I'm saying? And the government put a stop to that shit because a lot of people don't know that Walmart wanted a bailout. And the government said, screw
Really?
you. Well, they were like, well, you helped the automotive industry. We went to these self-checkouts during COVID. We got rid of all of our checkers. And they weren't the only one. Like Five and Below, the $2 store or dollar store, whatever the hell it's called now.
Whatever.
Yeah, everybody went to this bullshit self-checkout. I do think self-checkout is good for like 10 items and less.
Yes.
But it's also on the honor system. So how many times have you been to a Walmart and the thing won't scan and you just threw it in your bag? And then they're like, we're billions of dollars in debt because of this. Why in the fuck should I scan my shit and do someone else's job? And that's just taking a job from somebody else.
There should be a discount for self-checkout. I just realized that. There should be. If you're doing somebody else, you're doing the work, all right?
Yeah.
I'm already buying the stuff.
Yeah, that's a good
There
idea.
should be like a discount. You go on here, you get maybe like, 2%, maybe something small.
Well, I tell you what, you
Okay.
want to talk about discounts. What about auto insurance? What if you don't get in a car accident for an entire year? You should be able to write 20% off on your taxes.
I agree.
They do have like good
100%.
driver rewards, but still the same
Yeah,
time,
but you got to put that device in your car.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so,
yeah,
I'd fuck that up, man. I mean, shit.
it actually also.
I see some bendejo on the highway, and I'm like, oh, you want to race? Oh, let's do this. And then the thing's beeping. Yeah, I'd get canceled in a heartbeat, I mean, you might as well put a breathalyzer in there. Not saying I drink and drive, but I'm just saying it's pretty close.
Yeah, they want to know your astrological sign. They want to know everything about you. Yeah, but I would just rather drive fast.
That too. But now that makes me not want to. I don't want anything beeping at me and telling me what to do while I'm trying to drive.
Yeah, I'm trying to shift and fucking play with the radio and text some girl and fucking and pay attention to where I'm going.
Right, and then adding a beep on top of it because a mile an hour faster over the speed limit.
That's like the worst thing. I'm not gonna say which car it is of mine because I've got tons of cars. I've got one particular car that everybody knows me, man. I disconnect the seatbelt thing so it don't beep. So it's my option to put it on there or not. But I got one car. I'm not gonna say what manufacturer it is. I tried to do that and it said, nope, that ain't gonna work, buddy.
Right.
I've got online. I've went on forums. I've talked to other people. There's no way of disconnecting that bitch unless it's clicked. So I went to the junkyard and I bought a seatbelt thing just to put on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, fuck it, I can drive without my seatbelt. The windows are tinted. I mean, if a cop rolls up, I'm just gonna throw the thing on. Yeah, this car is so damn smart. It knows I tricked it.
No way.
And
so it did not work.
No, it worked. But then what it does in this particular car, I'm not gonna say which one it is. It sends a signal to ECM and kills the RPMs.
Oh wow. That's crazy. I'm the same way though, Izzy. Like I drive a fork truck. Like during my day job, I drive a forklift, and I disconnected the back. You know how when you back up and put in reverse, it goes beep beep beep.
Yeah.
I disconnected. All right, and my boss. They took a few months. They fucking got hold of it, or they realized what I was doing, and they welded a plate over it, so I couldn't disconnect it anymore. I'm the same way. I don't like to hear that shit. Yeah.
Well, on that note, let's get back to the music.
Yeah, we got music. Yeah, we got music we got to play for you guys. You don't want to hear us bitch about everything all day.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, it's your girl, JD Lane, in the afternoon with Diggy and Izzy, and we'll be back after the break.